time when the music industry often feels like an echo chamber, filled with fleeting TikTok trends and one-hit wonders, one artist is carving his lane not through noise, but through nuance. His name, Major Myjah, an American-Jamaican singer, songwriter, and producer whose journey feels less like a career and more like destiny unfolding. From co-writing Chris Brown's Grammy-winning hit, Summer Too Hot, to stepping boldly into the spotlight with his own deeply emotional single Exes, Major Myjah is no longer just a hidden force behind the music. He is the music. But to understand Major's ascent, you have to go back to the melodies he created before he could write, to a household steeped in reggae royalty, and to the quiet but powerful moments that shaped his sound, his soul, and his story. Kindly subscribe as we dive in. A childhood born of bass lines and ballads. Born in 1997, Major Myjah was never going to be average, not with the bloodline he carries. His father, none other than the warlord of dancehall, Bounty Killer, the gritty, gravel-voiced icon who defined a generation of Jamaican music. His mother, CJae, wasn't far from the spotlight either, a savvy music executive with an ear for excellence and a heart rooted in Caribbean rhythm. But Major didn't ride in on coattails. He was raised with 2 feet on the ground and both ears wide open. His childhood was a cultural balancing act between the tropical fire of Kingston, Jamaica, and the genre-blending vibes of Miami, Florida. That duality, Caribbean rhythm, fused with American soul, became the foundation of his music. By age 4, he was composing melodies. By 9, he was on stage. And by 13, he released his first single, My Sunshine, which went on to earn spins in countries most teens only read about in textbooks. Even the name Major was prophetic, bestowed upon him by reggae legend Freddie McGregor, who saw something bigger in the young performer, the pen behind the powerhouses. Before fans ever saw his name in lights, Major Myjah was already quietly shaping some of the biggest sounds in modern R&B and hip-hop. With a pen sharper than most artists' performances, he lent his writing skills to elite names like Chris Brown, Usher, Miguel, J. Cole, Brandy, Ro James. But 2023 brought a breakthrough. His co-writing credit on Chris Brown's Summer Too Hot wasn't just another placement, it was a Grammy-winning milestone, the kind that can crack open doors most artists spend a lifetime knocking on. That success wasn't luck. It was built on years of midnight studio sessions, soul-searching lyrics, and relentless dedication to the craft. Major was no longer just a behind-the-scenes force. He was a storm brewing on the front lines. Exes, pain, passion, and precision. With the world watching, Myjah didn't hesitate to step forward with Exes, a moody melodic anthem drenched in heartbreak and realism. The song explores the lingering grip of old lovers who refuse to fully let go, a raw emotion anyone who's loved deeply will recognize. And it's a theme with historical weight for Major. His father's 1994 hit Gal also touched on romantic entanglements, albeit from a more dancehall-driven lens. Where Bounty brought energy, Major brings introspection. Where the warlord charged forward, the sun reflects inward. Exes isn't just a song, it's a signature, a soul-stamped message to the world. This is who I am. The Roc Nation era begins. In 2025, Major's journey took another major turn. He signed with Roc Nation, the management powerhouse behind megastars like Alicia Keys, DJ Khaled, and Megan Thee Stallion. It was a full-circle moment. For years, Major had been crafting timeless music behind the curtain. Now he was joining a roster of global voices who redefine music on their own terms. "I'm thrilled about this partnership," he told fans. "I can't wait to connect with people and share the music I've been crafting over the past few years with the world." Under Roc Nation's guidance, the rollout has been methodical and intentional. No gimmicks, no clout chasing, just the work. Singles like Trying and By Your Side followed Exes, each diving into emotional territories with layered storytelling and haunting sonics. The visuals, too, carry depth, from pushing stalled vehicles as a metaphor for dead relationships to shadowy rooms representing mental battles. Myjah isn't chasing hits, he's building legacy, the love that built him. While the world knows him as an artist, Myjah knows himself first and foremost as a son. His mother, CJae, played a pivotal role in his evolution, not just by managing his early career, but by nurturing his creativity from infancy. "My earliest memories are of creating melodies in my head and my mum writing down lyrics as I spoke them," he recalls. "Music was never forced. It just flowed." That bond was tested in 2022, when CJae was tragically paralyzed in a car accident. The news sent shockwaves through Myjah's world. In a tearful post, he asked fans for prayers and support, launching a GoFundMe to help cover her medical expenses. But instead of folding, he turned the pain into purpose. Today, his mother is not only alive, but the spiritual backbone of his journey. Her space in his LA home is equipped with state-of-the-art rehabilitation gear. Every note he sings, every beat he builds, carries her heartbeat in its rhythm. Fatherhood, fame, and foundations. Growing up with Bounty Killer as a father wasn't about living in someone else's shadow. It was about learning the power of purpose. "I am inspired by his dedication to the people and his role in the community," Myjah says. "He always supported my music, which gave me the confidence to keep going." That support, coupled with his mother's nurturing, gave him the rare combination of creative freedom and cultural grounding. But don't expect Myjah to mimic his father's dancehall path. His sound leans more toward alt R&B, neo-soul, and progressive reggae fusion. He's more likely to be compared to Frank Ocean or Daniel Caesar than to his own father, and that's exactly how he wants it. Networth, privacy, and a life off stage. As of 2025, Major Myjah's estimated net worth is around $1.5 million. The majority of his income comes from publishing royalties, live performances, digital streaming, high-profile songwriting credits, Roc Nation deals, and endorsements. But don't look for ostentatious displays of wealth on his social media. Myjah prefers a low-key lifestyle, spending most of his time in the studio or volunteering for causes close to his heart. His Los Angeles condo features a private recording booth, a guitar wall, and meditation space. His ride of choice? A Tesla Model X, customized for function, not flex. Legacy incoming, the album that could change everything. With Roc Nation behind him, a Grammy already under his belt, and the world finally listening, all eyes are now on Myjah's upcoming debut album, rumored to be titled Bloodline. The project is expected to feature collaborations with Damian Marley, H.E.R., Anderson .Paak, and surprise production from the Marley Estate team in Kingston. The album will reportedly explore generational trauma, healing, cultural pride, and spiritual warfare, heavy topics delivered through ethereal production and poetic penmanship. If Exes was the teaser, Bloodline might just be the masterpiece. A son, a soldier, a star. Major Myjah didn't ask for fame. He was born into legacy and chose purpose. He doesn't scream for attention. He sings to be understood. And as he continues to rise, on the back of his pen, his pain, and his perseverance, one truth becomes undeniable. This isn't just Bounty Killer's son. This is a star in his own right, lighting a path only he could carve. Which Major Myjah song speaks to your soul the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who believes in chasing legacy, not just likes.